In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect to Microsoft SQL Server in Microsoft Access. We'll build a live connection so your data stays in SQL Server while you work with it from Access. Start by opening Microsoft Access. If you already have a database, open it. Otherwise, create a blank desktop database so you have a place to store the linked tables you're about to add. Next, go to the External Data tab on the ribbon. In the Import and Link group, choose New Data Source, then point to From Database and select from SQL Server. This opens the Get External Data (odbc) database window. Choose Link to the data source by creating a linked table and click OK. Linking is important. It keeps your data in SQL Server and lets Access act as a front end. You avoid duplicates and always work with the most current records. The Select Data Source dialog appears. Switch to the Machine Data Source tab. This tab lists data source names or DSNs saved on your computer. Using a machine DSN keeps the settings available on this device. If others will use this access file, they'll need a DSN with the same name on their computers too. If you already have a DSN for your SQL Server, select it. If not, click New to create one. When creating a DSN, pick the appropriate SQL Server ODBC driver, enter your server name and instance if applicable, choose your authentication method, and select the target database. Use the test option if it's available to confirm the connection before proceeding. If you're on a 64-bit system with 32-bit access, be sure the DSN uses the matching 32-bit ODBC driver. After selecting or creating your DSN, click OK. Access will connect and display the Link Tables dialog with a list of available tables and views from the database. Select the items you want to work with. You can choose multiple objects, and it's often helpful to use views if you want cleaner, curated data or read-only access. When you're ready, proceed. If Access prompts you to pick a unique record identifier, choose the primary key field for each table. This could be a single ID column or a combination of fields. Pick something stable and unique so Access can correctly edit and navigate records. Click OK to finish. You'll see the new linked tables in the navigation pane, typically marked with a small arrow to indicate they're external. Double-click to open them. Any edits you make will save back to SQL Server if your permissions allow. If you need to update credentials or switch servers later, use the linked table manager to refresh or relink your connections.